Hello and welcome to another one of my videos. Today's video is going to be a channel update of where we are with projects and where we're going with the channel. Okay, first of all, my apologies for not producing any content for quite a while. I know the last one was only a rehash of the cruise control one. I thought it needed it, there was more information there, so unfortunately, as YouTube don't allow me to edit extra content into existing videos, then I had to replace it entirely, so that's bad, unfortunately. Okay, so where are we content? Alright, back in February I did record a whole video for the maintenance of the roof. That included things like lubrication of the joints, conditioning of the rubber seals, etc. all around the car, and the replacement of the salmon pink relays in the boot. Before I had a chance to edit it, somebody pointed me in the direction of an American YouTube channel, a guy who'd actually uploaded exactly the same content that very day. So unfortunately, I mean, when I say that very same content, it was exactly the same content, same products, same information, everything. And I didn't want to be seen as just basically copying what somebody else had done. Now I'm back into doing cruise control fittings for customers, and I was talking to a couple of guys who've come around to see me, and they both said that at the end of the day, it's my content, it's my channel, yes I should do it. So I'm going to put that content back out again. So maybe a week or so and I'll have that completely finished up and edited in. There's a couple of sequences I need to refilm which weren't very good on the day, so I'll do that and then we'll get that content out on the channel. New content. Okay, so we have 4 major projects on the go currently. The first one is the auto dimming interior rear view mirror. That retrofit is 90% there. It's been filmed, it's been coded, and then I realised that it didn't work, and I found out later that I'd missed a wire out, so that's going to be re-sorted out. The new wire is going to be filmed, where it goes, etc., and then we'll have that one out as well. At the same time, I filmed the rain light sensor install for the auto wipers and auto headlights. That one again, surprisingly, also didn't work, again because it also needed another wire put in. This is a problem sometimes when I'm making these, basically making these up as I go along. There's no content out there to tell you how to do this sort of stuff, so I've got to look, I've got to do my research, and I've got to find the best ways to do it from there. And unfortunately, on both of them I happened to miss one particular wire off, which wasn't really on most of the diagrams. It was only after a lot of search in depth into the wiring diagram systems that I found out that these wires should actually be there. So unfortunately they would have been ready by now as well, but alas, unfortunately they're not quite ready yet. So that'll be coming up shortly. Following that, some of you who are familiar with my channel will know I did a retrofit for the rear parking sensors, aftermarket rear parking sensors. Yeah, it went in okay, they work, they're fine, but at the end of the day they're just a bleep bleep, and because I've got the reversing camera as well, the image of which sensor, which side it is, goes through onto the video feed as well. They're okay, they're not fantastic, they're not brilliant. One's actually going fault, one of the sensors I believe is going faulty currently anyway, so what I'm going to do is they're going to get removed, and I'm going to fit full OEM PDC, parking distance control, front and rear. All the parts now here, I've just got the final parts through today, so that's going to get filmed and edited together, hopefully much before later in the summer. It is a long install, most of it is taking all panels off, in the wires through to the front. That is going to be quite a long-winded one, so I need a good weather day to do that one, but we'll get that out as soon as possible because I'd like to see that one come through. It's been a while now. And the final one for currently is I am going to be fitting iDrive. Not a full iDrive, I'm keeping my Android screen, I'm going to use that as the screen, but I'm fitting the rest of the components. I've managed to obtain all the components. I've just got one piece that's still not actually here yet, but I have secured it, and that's the cage, which when I first started this journey on this one, I didn't realise that the cage is different for mounting the head unit in the dash, between a standard head unit and an iDrive head unit. So I've done a bit of searching around. Somebody put me in contact with somebody over in Lithuania. He's currently importing a UK accident damaged E89. He's got the photos. He sent me a photograph of it. It is definitely an iDrive car, and although he's sold all the other parts of the iDrive, he has secured the cage for me, and that'll be mine. That'll be coming to me in maybe 2 or 3 weeks' time, depends. Apart from that, everything else is now here. I've got all the other components, so I've done a couple of test fits, make sure everything's working so far. So that I'll probably actually take priority as soon as the cage turns up. I'll have that one in and installed. Okay, talking about the Android screen, yes, I did originally film a review, a 3-month review actually, after I installed it last year, and before I had a chance to edit it, I discovered that there was actually an update to the original Android 8.1 operating system. So I didn't put the content out at the time. I wanted to get the new operating system, play with it, see what I thought to it before I put a review out. Since then, Android 9 has come out in the E89, and now just recently this month, Android 10 has also been released. So I should be into doing that review. I was going to do a 1-year review, and we're now at 15 months, so we're getting there. But I will do a review on that very, very shortly, and we'll see how that goes. Upcoming content after the current projects, there's a CDV, which is the clutch delay valve delete I'd like to do. Future content beyond there, well, there's a few I'd like to do, but unfortunately this channel is totally self-funded. I don't have Patreon, I don't have people giving me money. It's not the sort of thing I ask for, so basically I have to justify every penny I spend. The future ones I would like to do are unfortunately quite expensive, so they may get done at some point, they may not, it depends. They are auto folding door mirrors, which is a few components, basically both door mirrors, the switch pack for the driver's door, and then a bit of coding. Wiring all should be there, so that should work out. But unfortunately, the mirrors still sell for quite a decent amount of money unused, so we'll see how that one goes. That's one for the future. I would also like M Sport front and rear bumpers. I'm not trying to make my car an M Sport, I just like the style of the M Sport bumpers. That would be something nice, but again, they're quite expensive to do. And another one that also sort of ties in that on the rear bumper would be a twin outlet exhaust modification. I've got a 23i, so I've only got the single side, but a twin side would be nice. I know they're available out there, so that would be something that would be nice to look into in the future. So I'm trying to get as much content going on this channel as I possibly can. I keep getting knocked back a few times. Unfortunately, I hoped to have had a little bit of content that I could have released very, very shortly, which was fitting a genuine iDrive controller to the Android screen. I've actually already fitted this in the car. It was working absolutely fine, but I'd actually put it in while I had the iDrive head unit in, so I was testing everything out at the same time. It was working fine. It's working fine through all of the Android screen content, as well as obviously the iDrive content. But then when I put the car back together, because I can't currently leave it in iDrive mode, I put it back in a standard radio head unit. All the buttons worked on the iDrive controller. Unfortunately, the scroll doesn't work. Why it doesn't work, I don't know. I've since had the iDrive head unit back in, and everything works absolutely fine. So it's something to do with it actually being in with the iDrive head unit and not a standard head unit. Vice versa, I also had the Android controller in initially when I first put the iDrive head unit in, and the buttons work and the click works, but again scroll didn't work there either. So there's obviously something written in there that this just doesn't work properly either way around. So I was hoping to be able to put out a video saying, here you go, you can have a iDrive controller, a genuine iDrive controller in with your Android screen. Unfortunately you can't unless you have the iDrive head unit. So that was a bit of a knockback, that one, because I filmed all that and I thought, hey, well, we got some content, but no, we didn't in the end. And that's about it. You had a few clips there of my upcoming content, the bits I have filmed already, and hopefully I'll have this video of the roof maintenance round as soon as I possibly can. Maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, and I'll get that one out to you. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate all your subscriptions, your likes, your comments. It's fantastic. To the new subscribers, thank you very much for joining the channel. And to your existing subscribers, the guys who've been there from the start, thank you very much for sticking with me. I do appreciate it, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.